Good evening. Welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. There's a dangerous mistake people make when they confuse kindness with weakness. They see patience and assume you're afraid to respond. They see generosity and think you're easy to use. They see forgiveness and they believe there will never be consequences. But kindness is not weakness. Sometimes kindness is restraint. Sometimes it's discipline. Sometimes it's a person choosing peace while knowing they are fully capable of becoming the storm. Problem is, people keep taking advantage of a good person until that person finally draws a line. Then suddenly, same people who abused your kindness act shocked when you stop giving it. You're not required to keep setting yourself on fire to keep somebody else warm. Be kind, be fair, help people when you can, but never let anyone mistake a good heart for permission to disrespect you. Because eventually, kindness runs out and boundaries take its place. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Hey, Alexa, you know what day it is? It's We All Gonna Die!
Boom.
Placeholder.
Just like that, we all gonna die Wednesday. Good evening. Look, we're twinning tonight. See that?
It was completely unannounced.
Saying.
It's completely unannounced.
Saying. I showed up and I was like, dude, nice freaking outfit.
Hey, Ernie and Bert.
Let's see. Let's get it going here. Bad Bobber, Wisconsin farm boy, Grit and Grace, the farming florist. Good to see you, sister. Loretta, Outpost 231, Independent Many United. Good to see you, sister. Brooklyn girl Maggie, L Dog, Krista J, Prepper 101, The Rural Report, Michelle PW, L Dog, Michelle Law. Good to see you. The Nomad, what's good, my brother? Loretta, good evening. Donald H. Hoot in the house. WTC, thank you for the 5x5. Trisha Hammock, good to see you. Kevlar, what up? Let me get this for Kevlar.
Ding.
Long time no see, brother. Hope all is well. Rob the Drifter, good evening, my friend. It's so good to hear from everybody on a We All Gonna Die Wednesday, especially like the Wednesday we've been having here in the Hudson Valley. Livingston, man, is not
Fire
wrong.
in the sky.
It's not really fire anymore, but it's ash, and it's disgusting here right now.
Stinks. You can smell it.
Mike B says we're going to have the call soon. I need to get my ugly sleep. Well, before we started the call-in shows, there was this thing we used to do every Wednesday for like 3+ years called We All Gonna Die Wednesday. And we come here to, you know, hark on the doom and gloomers. But I tell you what, man, I woke up and I walked outside and I was like, shit, this might be it. This might be the Wednesday. The sky was hazy. Orange looking all day. Eric N1 RV. Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. I knew folks that were outside and that stuff all day today, and they're not feeling so hot.
Anybody who lives within like 5 miles of Donald Howe already deals with this on a daily basis. Just the amount of smoke pouring out is.
It's yeah, Eric. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I am in the fundraising market right now. I have a project that I'm gonna bring forward here at some point.
I like so that. I'm in the market.
I'm in the market to raise some funds. I can't really announce it yet because there's a few things that need to happen before I can say, okay, this is it. One of those
attorney, I'm going to tell you to just clamp it off here. There's big things coming. Stay tuned.
There we go. That's you have it. Greenleaf says I went out for an hour. Was smoky in Western Mass.
We were getting the brunt of it right through the classic sort of
Kevlar. Thank you so much, my brother. Really appreciate you joining the membership. Thank you. Great way to support the channel.
It was all the way from Montreal or wherever all these fires are going on, and it was blasting right across like all of upstate New York and like right through.
Dunkley, not happening, bro. Not happening. We can't pee this one away, Livingston, man. That's good to see you, Dunkley. Travis Medic in the house, everybody. Prepper Book Club says he had a wildfire by his house a few years ago. Was dreaming about barbecue due to the mesquite smoke smell in the air. Ooh, it's not mesquite smoke. But I gotta tell you, it
stinks like like somebody threw a couch on the fucking campfire is what it smells like.
It's so thick that it literally blotted out the sun here today. Street lights turned on, automatic car lights were on all day in the truck from lunchtime on.
This is an actual picture. Like this is me and Mike. Like.
Super gross here. If you have respiratory issues, stay inside. Don't go out in this shit, man. It's not worth it. There's nothing to gain.
See, us smokers got a leg up on you.
I have some respiratory issues hanging out in here.
It's probably better in here than it is outside. Thanks, Obama.
PAEMT says it's about time we get reparations from Canada. A keg of maple syrup for all affected. Hear ye. The EMT has spoken. I agree. Yeah, I'm down. We die a little early, but
I can get behind that. I'll take
sugar rush.
I mean, I'll take money.
Let's go.
It's fine. Canada.
Opening monologue, not pointed at anybody directly, but I'm an individual who wears my heart on my sleeve. I try to be kind, generous, loving, caring. I don't ever want anybody to mistake that for weakness. Right? I don't ever want to have to be the jerk that I'm capable of being. I don't want to be that guy again. So please don't do it. Prepper Book Club, it's Canada. Canada's burning.
If I'm being like dead ass honest, I was so like worried about playing the guitar correctly that I kind of didn't like hear anything that you said. Like
you
had headphones on.
Hopefully everybody could hear it. Yeah. But something I had to get off my chest. Because there's a lot of people out there who are really good people who get hurt because somebody was an asshole to their kindness, right, or their generosity, or took advantage of them, or whatever the situation is, and it can turn a good person into a meh. I don't want to deal with anybody, and I get it. I understand. And I don't ever want to have to be that person. So, just putting it out there. That's all. James, I did not forget you. No, you're here. Good evening. Thank you for being here.
Who?
James.
Forgot.
Oh, what a guy. Evolving Media, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Wildfire smoke should clear soon, I guess. The plume is big, man. I saw some maps of the cloud.
It was in the purple zone. Blotted out the sun. It really did. And when the sun could poke through, it was straight up red. Like I felt like I was on Mars. It made everything have like a sepia tone. Very just interesting scene. And I've heard people say things about like the HARP clouds, the radar clouds and chemtrails and every other.
They ain't got shit on this.
Well, in terms of like, I don't remember this when I was a kid. I promise you that of all the Mandela effect things that have ever been done,
this is one you don't remember as a kid.
I don't remember this as a kid.
No.
There was never smoke from Canadian wildfires when I was a kid. Okay, this is relatively new.
Yeah. I think the first time I experienced it, Livingston Man, was on my trip to the inaugural Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend. When I went there, we got the heavy wildfire smoke. You could look at the sun with your naked eye and see the sunspots on the surface of this thing. It was crazy, crazy. I'm like, all right, I drove to Ohio. Here comes the apocalypse. This is great. I'm way far away from anything. Are you all talking to me or him? I don't know. People usually at a name or something, or say your name.
I am him.
He is I. I am him.
Independent, many united. Thanks for sharing my channel. You'll be sorely disappointed you go over there. Check out the Horseman live streams. Probably the standouts.
No, I don't think so. You got some good content. The thought process, get people thinking, get the mind going, draw attention to things that need drawn attention to. I don't think your content's bunk at all. Nope, not even a little bit.
Well,
you know why? Because it is unapologetically you. It is every bit of you, and that's what this whole thing is for. That's why the name is YouTube, right? Be yourself. There's a lot of people who.
As a user here with a name on a screen, you actually have like a profile, but it's a channel on YouTube. Make content. Don't be afraid. I'm going to say what I say to everybody, and then I'll get off it. You always looked like that. You always sounded like that. Nobody cares except you. Don't worry about it.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Navy Vet VF. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sunset. Good to see you. Hang some meat outside. Free smoker. I didn't even think about that. That's fucking genius.
Yeah, but like I said, it smells like somebody threw like an old couch on the campfire.
Yeah, I suppose your jerky tasting like the old burnt couch.
Sometimes I get a hint of pine, like, okay, there's actually a tree burning there, but I feel like they're just burning garbage and like blaming it on nature.
James says he remembers smoke from the Canadian wildfires. But if I remember correctly, wait, you live out west, don't you, James? So, yeah.
I'm 4 years old. I remember that when I was a kid.
Chill out.
Listen,
James.
so the real We All Gonna Die Wednesday in the room is what's going on over in Iran. It looks like war's back on the menu. Full scale, full time. Every day I get notifications that CENTCOM says we've conducted a new round of strikes, or we're about to blow the shit out of everything. I personally, Livingston Man, believe that something here is very wrong and we're being very lied to.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay? The nation that took Baghdad in 3 days.
Ground invasion won't work. We don't fight wars like that anymore.
Right. But air superiority was the words that were spoken. The might of the U.S. military and the Fifth Fleet hanging out there doing their thing. You got to be shitting me that they have any capabilities whatsoever if they're really doing what they say they're doing. We walked into Venezuela and took their president and put him back on a U.S. ship and brought him to the States. Okay? Something is very, very wrong with the things that are going on in the Middle East, in my opinion. We secured our oil future without the Middle East when we waltzed into Venezuela and plucked out Nicolas Maduro and put in a pro-U.S. Person, right? So we took care of our oil needs. Whose best interest is it in exactly if all of these Arab nations' oil wells burst into flames and are no longer usable? Who wins in that scenario? Because let me tell you something. Here's the caveat. The petrodollar doesn't exist anymore. So there's no tying the Middle East to the U.S. dollar anymore. That's where all of the money in America has come from over the last 50 years that treaty was signed.
I see a different pattern emerging here.
Something Wong.
Have you? And
Barry Wong.
It's
Take
like
Houston.
it's like clockwork. Now, whether this is simply because of in this day and age, it's simple, just business hours. But what happens is you start shooting on Monday, tank fucking oil futures, make the price of oil go up, and then like Thursday, Friday, you start hinting at peace talks and negotiations, and then the market stabilizes. And what's happening is the people involved in this are selling stocks and making money. They're selling high and buying low, and they keep manipulating it. Remember how they always, and I'm a point a finger here. Remember when they always pissed and moaned that all the Democrats are insider trading? I fucking promise you that this administration is doing that overtly in your face. And that's what this is. And Iran's kind of in on it. This war is being fought like some kind of weird football game. Where it seems to be, it's very like by the rules. Like, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna tell you what we're gonna shoot at. You're gonna evacuate your guys. This shit gets blown up, whatever. But hey, at the end of the day, like this is a very different kind of war. Certainly, there's civilian casualties. There always are. But as Americans, we get to live behind the wall of propaganda that says that that doesn't really matter and that didn't happen. But when you're bombing things and blowing things up, that happens. And it's very hard not to go here, is that the Strait of Hormuz there was open the whole time. Bragging that you fought a war, expended billions of dollars of ammunition, and put American lives at stake, that to open the strait that was already open before you did this bullshit. It's really hard not to go there. You guys got to start just looking at what's going on here, and what's happening is that they all profit, and it's about money.
So many mixed messages from the administration. I agree, maybe so. Something's definitely not right. You want to hear a wild conspiracy theory? I just told you one, but I'm telling you, I don't think Iran is shooting at Kuwait. I don't think Iran is shooting at the UAE. I don't think Iran is shooting at the Saudis.
I think I know who is.
I think maybe somebody intercepted a bunch of those weapons bound for someplace else, and now they're putting them to good use. Maybe they look like they're coming from Iran, but who's right in their backyard right now and waltzing that way. Just saying, man. The only country whose best interest it is in to destroy the Middle East oil production is the United States of America. That's it. The petrodollar is dead. So nobody. They were fucking selling oil for anything, dude. They'd take empty Red Bull cans. They didn't give a shit as long as you don't pay in the U.S. dollar, right? That was their stance against America. America's been bullying people around for 50 years because the Saudis made us rich by trading oil in the dollar, right? Consequently, the Saudis got pretty rich too.
It's also hard not to point out that the United States seems to like pick on people that have either strategic oil reserves or the means to control their movement. That's a strategic geopolitical move. You kind of want that. The part I don't disagree with, I use a double
crazy.
Negative. The part I agree with is American strength and power projection. The part of it that I don't agree with is vast and long. Starting with like, be transparent with the people whose money you siphon from their fucking paychecks to pay for this shit.
We cannot be trusted.
I'm not saying I need to be entrusted with military secrets, but I want you to tell me who is the enemy, why, and who put you up to this, and what are we doing here? And like, used to be that
who's filling your bank account?
President used to have to go before Congress and explain himself as to why he was asking them to declare war. That's not done anymore. And you know who does the tactics you see these days? You're going to hate me for this, everybody, but authoritarian regimes go around Congress, give the middle finger to the people, do what they're going to do for better or worse. I'll give you that. But If you look outside today and you think America is a constitutional republic and or a democratic constitutional republic, can we at least say that? But it ain't. It ain't. And every day it gets eroded more and more.
You ain't getting them back. You ain't getting them back. Once they're gone,
They
they're gone.
never give you your rights back. They did it once, and that was with prohibition because like motherfuckers started going nuts through proverbial.
Don't take away the beer.
And they knew better. They learned from that. But that's the only time they ever changed an amendment to the Constitution.
Well, once they started poisoning people, that was where the people kind of drew the line, and they were like, "Yo, enough is enough. We see what you're doing because we're not doing it, and we know we're not doing it, and we know it's you. So stop."
What you're seeing here is it's sort of economic politics, where let's think of laws and regulations as the price.
That's the one.
So what they do is they raise the price $1. When you get pissed and stomp your feet, they lower the price 25 cents. And you say, oh, they listened to us, but actually they still fleeced you for 75 cents. That is what you see in legislation, government, straight up, all the way to the local level these days. It's not about knowing the law. It's about knowing how to
get around it. Yeah. Yeah, the legalese. You have the money and lawyers. Your lawyer told you, don't worry about it because I'll just use this technicality and it'll all go away. It's some fucking bullshit, man. We are stuck in
we the people
in
are a
oligarchy.
servant class.
100%. 100%. Tank Houston hit the nail on the head. Michelle PW, I could not agree more. Listen, I don't know. How do you fix it, right? How do you fix it? How do you get everybody in Congress, everybody in the government gone? Like, because it's the face changes, but the people behind the scenes, they've been there for 30 years, bro. And they're lifers. These people are never going to retire. CUCV Farmer, we have the ads turned off, and there's nothing we can do about that. That's YouTube throwing the ads in there over top of everything. I'm certain that we don't get paid any more for that shit, even though we clicked manually insert ads.
Now, what they'll do is because of the content that we've already discussed here is they will say, this is not ad worthy. We can't pay you, but they'll show you ads. Regardless.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
YouTube, I see what you do.
LMDMT, yes. Set up a trust. Set up a trust. If you have assets, the only way to really protect them is to put them in an irrevocable trust. And Dunkley, I agree wholeheartedly. I think we the people are pissed. And honestly, it's the television and the internet that's keeping us docile right now. Once the circus goes away, motherfuckers already know that the bread is stale and they don't want it. So
it's an interesting take because it is also at the same time media and the internet that has got we the people pissed.
No, it's the independent journalists, it's the YouTubers, it's the guys on Twitch, it's the guys on all these different small platforms who go out, put a camera in somebody's face, and ask them the hard questions that the news won't do anymore because they're too fucking PC. They're too worried about ratings, and this person's going to leave, and that person's going to leave, and, oh, the administration won't even have us in there if we don't say this. Fuck out of here. Grow a set of balls.
That's you just kind of laid a brutal indictment of the administration.
All of them, dude. It's government, period. I don't care if it's left or right. They're both all part of the same fucking club, and we're not in it. George Carlin.
Certainly. And it's insulting to us as we the people who clearly can just see what's going on, but we're expected to, as Orwell said, reject the evidence of our eyes and ears.
Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear.
And it becomes increasingly, if not only infuriating, but frustrating to say the least. Discouraging, but don't let it.
Here trying to raise your kids and build a better life for them, right? And give them
you're building a better life for somebody already.
More than you had, right? That was my goal, was a better upbringing than I had. I didn't want to be the absentee father, you know. I grew up with that. I didn't want that for my kids. So you make it work, you figure it out, you deal with some shit because you love somebody, and you just keep going, right? My kids in school were like one of three in their grade that mom and dad still lived at home together. One of three. Morals gone. The sanctity of marriage destroyed. People don't even have kids anymore. None of them want kids.
And that's another ironic twist, really, is because they don't want to have kids because they want some form of like better. So many people,
You can't. It's
so
too
many people
expensive.
look at the world and say, "I'm not bringing
It's
a
too
child.
expensive.
I'm not bringing a child into this.
The numbers are
I won't bring
staggering.
I won't bring
what
a
it costs
child
to
into this.
do all this. Mike B, yeah, indeed, all by design. All by design.
It's not. Okay, so there's sort of a polarization about this.
Good to see you, Teriyaki.
Let's call it the agenda. Let's call it the man, the establishment. And you gotta look at it from one of two ways, right? Either the establishment, as it shall be referred to in the contract from now on. The establishment is either extremely proficient, not even so much evil as more clinical. It doesn't feel one way or another about you. It is pure genius that works exactly on its own timing, logic, and agenda. Or it is a bunch of like actual humans who display all the faults of humans doing stupid shit.
They're all puppets, bro.
What it really actually has to be is a mix of both of that. There is an agenda, so to speak, and a program here, but it is being carried out by like the most incompetent, fossilized, geriatric, old ass people possible. Has anyone here ever looked at Congress and felt represented?
Hell fucking no.
Then
I
that's-
tell you what, I met a state representative, right, during this whole SAFE Act thing. He was one of the few people who had the balls to stand up and say, no, this is wrong. This is unconstitutional. You can't do this.
Was it Pete Lopez?
Correct.
I met him.
I
He's a great guy.
met him as well.
He mortgaged his house to run.
Yeah.
He felt he had to.
Yeah, he was a citizen serving politically, right? He isn't one of these career politicians. He dropped out of the Senate, I believe, because it was unaffordable for him to do it. He was going to lose everything if he continued to be in the Senate. Something to that effect. But average person, it is out of reach for the average person to run for political office, right?
Yeah, the myth of anybody can throw their hat in the ring. I mean, yes, you can. but
Anybody
no, you can't.
anybody with $1 million in the bank can, right? You got to have a couple $1 million in the
gotta have
bank
the war chest.
and campaign donors and everything that
You
goes
got to
along
hit up
with
those
it.
rich Israeli motherfuckers, bro.
It's
They've
so
been dumping money in your
It's
account.
so fucking wrong.
Thank you for smashing that like button, Donald.
Appreciate it, Donald.
I'm gonna smoke one for you. Not online.
James
though.
says, I want to run for president. Do it.
Go ahead.
Do it.
I'll vote for you, dude.
Indy, yeah, my days have been a lot longer too. I've been just grinding existence anymore. It's to wear us down and just make us so tired that we can't even muster up the strength to fight the bullshit that's going on. It's an elephant. It's too big for one person to consume.
There are many illusions presented to you that will be uncomfortable for you if you shatter them. But I might suggest that you at least start thinking about that. Everything you think is, it's not. There's so many layers and nuance to it, and everything you were taught, especially by institutions that are official, is like mostly false at best and outright propaganda at probably, you know.
Kathy Marshall, do I think they want to cull us down to 500 million like those Georgia Guidestones said?
It's not enough people. They still need a peasant class to do all the work for them. That's not enough.
Not for
workers.
long, because shortly, very shortly, when they merge the AI and all the robots that they've been building in the warehouses, I've been listening to some podcasts, watching some podcasts with some high level people who walked away from AI companies and things like that. It like gave up, would not sign the NDA agreement, and forfeited all their stocks and shit to the company. Lost millions of dollars to walk away and be able to speak the truth, because they wanted him to sign something that said he would never speak badly about it. He would never tell people what happened here.
Those people call them the handful of people. Those are heroes. It's the 10,000 unscrupulous dirtbags that stepped into that vacuum and said, "I'll fucking make robots kill people for a paycheck. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the world we're sliding into. Livingston, man, let's open these phone lines. If I keep talking, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So now I'm gonna let you talk, and you can get yourself in trouble. How about that?
You just need to connect your phone.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm on it. Let's see. We'll get this.
I will return to you.
And the Livingston man will return briefly. Let's see. This thing. You know what the problem is with this thing is on Wednesdays, I turn it off, and I don't turn it back on until the following Wednesday. And this is my buddy Burner Bob. So we got to get right here. Come on, Burner Bob. Get your stuff together. Sounds like Livingston man is breaking stuff. That can't be good. That can't be good at all. There he goes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Livingston man or no Livingston man, the phone lines are now open. Nope, no B-Cam today. No Livingston man either. 1-866 HV Prep 1. First caller.
Incoming call from your 800.com.
Could you get the audio open so we could raise the level, Livingston man? Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hudson Valley Hotline. What's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
Hello, this is the fake Don again. How y'all doing?
Good. What's happening, Mike?
So, just want to tell America everything's fine, everything's good, inflation's going down, everything is fine. Hold on, I got to mute. I got another call. I got to mute for a second. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Pootie. How y'all doing? Just want to say America's all left. They're all left. They're all left. All right, Pootie, I got to go back. I got my live again. Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Putin called me and everything, and oh, wait. Oh, it wasn't muted? Oh, all that other stuff before that, that was fake news. It was fake news. It was all fake news. Don't worry about that. It was fake news. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, how y'all doing?
Fantastic. How you doing tonight, Mike?
Hanging in there. The sky in Massachusetts here all day. It was messed up. It was all yellow and it smelled the burning wood. It's awful. I saw the moon, so-called moon, or whatever that was. It turned it was blue, pink, and it was green with all that the clouds and stuff in front of it.
Yeah, gross.
It was just messed up, and yeah, I got something to say. This is very important. I got to be very careful. I say this with medical stuff. You all need to realize this. All I'm going to say is look up fasting. That's all I'm going to say. Look up fasting. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. And look up Grayson, the Lady Grayson, or something here. I think I got the book right here. Because all they do is actually, no, I don't. Shit.
Yeah, it was so smoky here today that it turned the automatic headlights in the truck on.
I saw that happening with multiple vehicles. I was like, it's dark.
Yeah. It was so dark it would turn the automatic headlights on. All the street lights were coming on. I'm actually putting up a community post right now, and
It felt like it was the eclipse. But who is this on the phone? Mike?
Mike from Massachusetts.
Mike from Massachusetts. So you called this number. Why? What's up, brother? What's going on here? Let's cut. We're going to cut that first take right out. We're going to just roll tape again. I'm going to say action. You're going to start the whole thing again. All right, ready? Rock and roll.
All right. Everyone listening here, all the trolls, it goes for everybody watching replay too. Please, for the love of God, get right with God, get your food, get your water, get your miscellaneous stuff, get in the right mindset, because the shit ain't here. I mean, the shit ain't coming. It's here right now. We're all effed. I'm not kidding about that. You know, the strategic oil stuff that they're saying right now, our gas is going to go up astronomically. Our food prices are going to go astronomically. Am I still here?
Yep, you're still here.
Oh, sorry. Somebody texted me. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, it's all going to go up. Get your stuff where you can. Put it back. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just put your stuff back. And look, you got to listen to me about this. This is very important, okay? With the canned food and stuff, they say expiration date, that's the best buy date. Okay, that stuff will last almost indefinitely if you know how to store it properly, okay? They don't want you to take care of yourself. Just like with certain medications, they don't go bad. The antibiotics, yes, they do. They dissipate and stuff. But the regular medication, they don't go bad. If you have insulin, good luck to you. And here's another thing I got to bring this up too, because this has been bothering me. A lot of preppers have been saying, oh, yeah, with canned food, oh, yeah, eventually it'll lose its nutrients and stuff. No, it ain't going to lose its nutrients. The can is sealed. It's airtight, okay? All right? Yes. Over time, it will lose its texture. It will lose its color. But where are the nutrients going to go? When the best by date comes along, what, a little window open up and the nutrients shoot out of there like a fart in the wind? No. It's going to be good. Do your research, people, please. You know, you're throwing away so many good canned foods and stuff that you're going to need, because when this stuff happens, it's not going to be fun. People are going to not be here anymore fighting over a can of beans at freaking Walmart. And if you have this stuff now, when the crap happens, because it's going to be soon, I hate to say that, you're not going to be there. You're going to be at your home protecting yourself and your own.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to be out in the the bedlam if you prepare now.
And you got all these people, you know, I still don't get the trolls. I mean, if they can't see the forest for the trees right now, I don't know what to say. They got to be bots, or they just got to be completely dumbasses. Because, you know, if you're a troll right now, you know, messing with this beautiful man's channel and all the other channels, you know, and you could be putting stuff back right now. What's going to happen when the stuff finally comes, and then you're there, and if you got kids and they're there crying, looking at you, saying, I'm hungry, you're going to go venture out, and that's going to probably, unfortunately, be the last thing that happens to you and what's going to happen to your wife and kids. And unfortunately, what's happening now with, you know, I get stuck in traffic when I'm driving around. You know what I mean about that, right?
Yep.
You know, this stuff's rampant right now. Look what's going to happen when rule without law is going to happen. What's going to happen to them? Think about that. Put your stuff back. Stop being a troll. Get your water. Get your shit. Get your priorities together right now. Knock the crap off. Do it. And get right with God, too.
Amen. Amen. Mike from Massachusetts, thank you so much for calling in tonight, brother. Really always appreciate your insight. Thank you.
All right. Hey, thanks for having me up. Appreciate you, brothers. You have a great night.
You do the same, Mike.
Prep, and God bless every one of you. Bye.
Thank you.
A word about now he's talking about trolls, and my advice as a current and former, I definitely got troll potential in me. I can do it.
Troll potential.
I'm going to tell you that what you don't feed them. Of course, you've heard this. And what that means is you have to straight up ignore them. What they are all they want is engagement. All they want is for you to angry react and tell them what a piece of shit they are. They live for that.
Everybody's looking for a reaction. Right?
And it's a weird parapsychology that goes on with that mindset, but it's basically they're disruptors. for whatever reason, here to just turn everything over.
LMDMT, we actually do have a timer for on screen if you would like. I don't know if it counts up, but we can
Counts down.
we
and then
can
nobody
most
cares anyway.
definitely count it down. You see the clock on the wall right here, this guy. Livingston Man makes it do funny things. We got to get you some regular glasses again.
I have regular glasses. It's
Yeah.
that because I'm extremely nearsighted, they couldn't exactly narrow the focal distance. So when things are close up, I don't need the glasses.
Gotcha.
You thought they
That's
were
our
some
Nate
weird
Goody.
bionic Geordie Ford shit. It's not. It's I
They're
can't see
prescription
without
sunglasses.
them. I had a wedding guest say to me one time, "Isn't it a little weird that you're wearing sunglasses at night?" And I was like, "Well, I can't really see without them. So thank you for calling out my disability. Appreciate you too."
PAEMT, yes, trolls are attention whores. LMDMT, go ahead, fire it up. 1-866-HV-PREP. 1 is the number to dial. Toll free, get you live on the Hudson Valley Hotline.
Yeah, what's your name even stand for? LMDNT. Livingston Man did my taxes.
Yeah, 101.
101.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Livingston Man did my taxes. We're getting back $56 million.
I mean, somebody's going to prison, but it's not me. Answer,
V,
call
good
the
to see you.
phone
Thank
if
you.
you're so
Thank you.
bold.
Thank you
Come
for
on,
stopping
everybody.
down.
What's
I
the
really
matter?
appreciate you being here.
should've-
Who else popped in here?
totally
saw?
should've.
I did see a
Some
comment
random
earlier
dude is here.
from Dunkley, who said that there will not be Walmarts when shit hit the fan.
Sure they will.
Briefly, yeah, but you've seen what happens to those things.
Canadian Prepper's going to be running what's
Oh, this
called
this is
Walmart.
probably Canadian Prepper right now.
Hey, Canadian
Incoming
Prepper,
call
what's
from
up,
your-
bro?
Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hudson Valley Hotline. What's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
Travis Medic.
If you
Travis Medic.
Listen, Travis Medic. I ran the last video that you appeared on through AI just to find out how long you talked, and do you know how long you were talking?
Well, I don't.
It wasn't 5 minutes, brother. I know that.
Well, all I wanted to say was I got called long-winded last time, so I just wanted to say hi.
That tracks.
Hi, Travis.
And it's hard not to go there.
Oh. Okay, so Travis Medic on the hotline. Thank you, Travis, for calling. I appreciate you, my friend. And that's a huge reminder for me. Shameless plug here. Hudson Valley Prepping in Survival, in cooperation with Strategic Emergency Training and Consulting, is hosting a wilderness first aid class September 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's $225 per student. You must have CPR and AED certification before attending. CPR, AED, and first aid certification before attending the first aid, the wilderness first aid course. For those of you who do not have it, we can accommodate. You're just gonna have
Is
to
it
show
.com
up.
correct?
Yes, you got it. It's there. And Independent Many United. Thank you so much, sister.
She beat me to
Appreciate
it. Let's try it.
Oh my goodness.
What's
Red
wrong,
Bull's
brother?
getting me. It's happening. Travis heavily discounts these classes for us. You will not find a wilderness first aid class cheaper or better. Those two things I guarantee myself.
Not only that, Travis, I forgive you. I was very forward with you just then. I love this guy. He's the best instructor I have ever encountered in my life. He makes sure that you understand the material, and he pushes it further based on
Yeah.
your personal circumstance.
Trev Pulver, we will be at Strategic ETC headquarters in Queensbury, New York.
It's very rare that the Livingston Man issues an apology of any form, Travis. You should screenshot that.
Hang on, where's my pen? I lost it. It's got to be in here somewhere.
On July
just a
15th,
minute.
2026, Livingston Man apologized.
Yeah, I got to write that down. He said sorry. Can I have?
I think I said I apologize. I didn't say I was sorry. I mean, I meant that shit. I'm sorry you took it that way. Let's gaslight him. Where is he? Mike's writing poems down for his AI girlfriend.
There it is. Yeah, she reads them to me at
How
night.
do I love
Late
thee?
at night, she talks to me. Just kidding.
Lipstick on the mirror routine.
Travis is going to go cry now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you, Grit and Grace. Appreciate everybody sharing the link for the med class, man. Listen, when I put up polls in the prepping and survival group and I ask people what the training they most want, it's medical, and nobody does it.
Incoming call from your...
Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hudson Valley Hotline. What's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
Hey, this is Donald.
Donald H. Hoot. What's happening, my friend? How are you?
I'm doing good. How you and the Livingston man doing?
We are surviving, brother. We've been breathing smoke all day, just like yourself. Not the kind of shit I want to be smoking. BC bud, yeah, but not that kind. Like this is Canadian smoke, but
Herman's doing worse.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What's up with your brother? I mean, without going too
my
far.
sister
here.
bounced and everybody, and my family won't help me or nothing, so I may have to go to New York when anything happens to him and go into the freaking men's shelter to survive.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Donald.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be pulling for you and praying for you and hoping things work out differently than the way you see them right now, my friend.
Honestly.
I'm not going to stay homeless in the streets in Florida because they take you to jail.
Holy cow.
Man, they made it a crime.
Yeah, my sister got a place and left me behind.
Oh, no.
All right.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
I'm not even I'm not joking here, is that we need to get Donald, funded. If there's a way to do this, we need to get Donald funded. And not only that, but Donald's got to get enough money to at least play that, multi-million-dollar lottery game he's trying to play. I believe he'll win. And I think that
I hope so.
I think that if we all, pray for that and believe that, we can make that happen. And it sounds like a long shot, but this is America.
Yeah, it's the willpower, man. Willpower makes it happen. Sometimes I honestly believe that if you can just see it right and envision things being right, you can literally change the future with the power of positive thought and positive reinforcement from the people around you. So, Donald, I encourage you to try and keep a positive attitude. I know it's not easy. I know you're probably worried and unsure about the fear, 100%. Trust in God, man. He's got you. He's gonna take you where you're supposed to go.
XNYC is already offering a place if you need one here.
Yep, XNYC says you can camp out on his property. The Lord will provide a way, my friend. I honestly believe that in my heart of hearts.
And I believe.
All right.
Thank
you very much.
If you needed help, Donald, this community right here would help and provide.
Yep. Anything I can do to help facilitate. Phil R says, "Where is Donald at?" He's in. Where are you, Donald?
Apopka, Florida.
Apopka, Florida.
And this isn't just some random. Well, some random dude is an actual person. This isn't some rando. Okay, this is Donald H. Howe. I'm gonna call him it.
Our Donald H. Howe. That's right. There is no other.
I've always considered him.
He's our boy.
Our number one fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know him. He's a great guy. If you can help, please help.
Apopka, Florida. Donald H. Howe. I believe Independent Men United shared his channel in here already. Tuck by V says the Mega Millions is 630 million. Let's go. We could change the world with that kind of money here in this community. I'm telling you. Get the entire United States prepared. Fight the homeless epidemic. Get people in houses. All the things that need to be done that fucking people ain't doing because they ain't got the money to do it. So, Lord Jesus, fund me. I've seen what you've done for others.
I only get $1,255 a month.
That's crazy, Donald. And they expect you to be able to survive on that kind of money.
Yeah,
that's
$1,255.
That's crazy. That's it. That's what they expect people who can't work to live on.
So you put the walls up and
it's disgusting. Well, it's disgusting. It's a travesty of humanity. The things that they allow to happen. This is something that we, the taxpayer, allow to fucking happen because we're complacent.
Here in New York, that's not going to happen. If you're lucky.
Yeah, my dad worked 40 years as a doorman in New York for me to get that survivor's check.
What Donald is bringing to the table here is a failure of the system.
100%.
There was an idea of what the system was supposed to be, and it has just been perverted and marginalized and profitized, if that's a word, to no end. And what happens is that good people like Donald, and probably a lot of us, get left by the wayside and left to fight out our own battles alone. Even though there is this myth of a social security net, but people are so hostile towards it. They call it socialism and communism when a person of a lower class...
And that's supposed to go broke by 2032, too.
Yeah. And if not, like anybody in our generation, you ain't getting no social security. You're paying into it for these fucking invincible boomers that won't die.
They're trying to... There's talk of raiding pension funds, right? Like, they're going to take people's retirement money to pay for other shit, right? People work their whole entire lives for this retirement that's bare. You know, when they retired, it was good money. But now here, 10, 15 years later, they're still kicking, but that money don't go anywhere anymore. Could you imagine making it? You got to survive on, like, $45,000 a year? You know?
Yeah.
Donald's doing it on much less.
President Roosevelt created Social Security at the end of the last Great Depression.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a safety net for people. They were trusted with our money.
It's true. Is that they haven't adjusted the numbers since then. Donald points out a very
And Congress took a lot of that money out of the Social Security funds and never replaced it back.
Yeah, they're literally spending the money our
hedge funds,
our forefathers earned and put in there. Right?
They're
just
investing it. They're playing it in the stock market like a casino. They're taking your tax money and gambling in the stock market with it. There is so much wrong with how this country works. And Donald here is the epitome of the result of these policies and this behavior.
Of a failed system. A system that's failing him.
Yeah.
It's failing him as a United States citizen. We pay so much in taxes just out of our checks. Never mind what they nickel and dime us for at every transaction we go to. Our fucking road should be paved in gold. People are lining their pockets off of we the people every single day. Do a little bit of math and take 30% of everybody's income and do the fucking math on like 250 million fucking working people. Okay? It does not fucking
Tupac
add up.
predicted this years ago with his music.
He did. He really did, Donald. It's, we got to find comfort in the things that we can right now. And I know a lot of people are enraged by this. I know I am. It drives me crazy that in a modern civilized country, in the United fucking States of America, this shit is happening. This is third world country shit. This is fucking Guatemala. This is Venezuela shit that's happening here on a regular basis. It's not right.
And the Angry Prepper said today. The Angry Prepper said on this show today that Madani is making everybody put their air conditioners at 78 degrees, no lower than that, like they're taking their freedom away.
Yeah, they really are.
Call the cops.
They really are. I mean, what the problem is now, Livingston, man, is with all the digital thermostats they have in the building.
They shut the meter off.
No. So listen, here's a little thing about any electronics that have any kind of Wi-Fi or emit a radio frequency signal. Your device cannot interfere with any other device.
But it also must accept any interference from any other device,
even if it causes unintended consequences to your device.
Have you ever seen that in the end user license agreement?
Yes, I have.
It's the creepiest part of anything
that's
electronic.
French for if your device is connected to the internet, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi, they will remotely control it and do what they want. Scott Hummer, good to see you this evening. Scott Hummer is with us. He's driving. He can't respond. Donald, don't forget to say hello to your very best friend, Scott Hummer.
Rule of thumb is if you ever look at your phone and there's a green dot in the upper corner, that means they can hear you. If there's a blue dot, that means they can see you.
Yeah, some random dude, the Nest thermostat. You got it.
The more smart. Now we've gone away from Donald's specific complaint here to an indictment of smart society.
Yeah.
it promises the future. I mean, this is the Jetsons' house, right? You know, you Alexa, vacuum the floor, and it does it so cool. But it's also using LiDAR to map your house. And then company.llc sells that data to law enforcement or whoever else wants it because it's actually theirs. And
We're so screwed. We're so screwed. Donald, my heart goes out to you, my friend.
All right.
anybody that can help this guy,
All right.
please
Thank you very
do.
much.
Yeah,
love you,
please
Donald.
reach out to Donald. He has his own YouTube channel. He's got some videos up. You can comment on those. But please reach out to our friend Donald H. Hout if you are in Apopka, Florida, and possibly have a place for him to live. His roommate Herman is not doing well, and he's afraid he's going to pass and be out on the street, or Herman's going to have to go into assisted living. And
His
be out
housing
on the
situation
street.
is precarious.
His survivor benefits are $1,250 a month, which is what he's trying to live on right now, and he could use our help. So if you can help out Donald H. Hout, please get onto his YouTube channel. Donald, just you have a video or anything posted on the channel?
I got my picture on there.
Okay. Post a video or a community post or something that folks could comment on. If that way they can reach out to you, even if it's just a picture or something in a community post, a short video.
Yeah, they can actually Google my name. They can actually Google my name and it'll show up.
Okay, cool.
On YouTube, it'll show up.
Awesome. Independent Man United shared the link right here in the chat, so please reach out to Donald if you're in Florida and you can help a brother out. He could really use the help. Appreciate you, Donald H.
Thanks, Mike.
I'll be praying for you, and power positivity, my friend. Stay positive, and
I'll keep you posted.
Will better things to happen, my friend. I appreciate you, Donald.
Thank you. Love you guys. Bye
Love
bye.
you, Donald. Have a great night. Donald H. Hoot, everybody. Man, fucking hurts me, dude. I am.
That was what you just heard. There is called a real world story.
This is what people on SSI are dealing with. This is what people who thought the system, they wouldn't let them down, right? That's what not letting you down is. $1,250 a month would still leave me $250 short of my rent for my family. So,
because you know that they pay out Social Security based on the federal minimum wage. That's why they don't raise it.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting what this nation is doing to its citizen while it's paying fucking $1 billion for a fucking airplane.
Let's do math. Did he say $1,225 a month?
Yeah, $1,250.
$1,250. All right, so let's try 725 times 40 times 4. 1160.
There you go. At the federal minimum wage, you would make $11.60
a month.
That's fucking nuts.
But then, taxes. I just showed you the gross.
Pay that too.
I just showed you the gross. This is what we're up against, and this is how they're paying out on SSI, Social Security. All this is that that's why they don't raise the rate.
All right, I'm gonna say it out loud. Fuck the military-industrial complex. Fuck all of it, dude. If our citizens are the cost, it's a Pyrrhic victory and not worth the fucking fight.
Incoming call from your A-time.
Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hudson Valley Hotline. What's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
Cody Medic in Queensbury, New York. I was just calling in to say I'm a better instructor than Travis.
Cody Medic, thank you so much for calling in tonight.
You're probably here to apologize for his long-windedness.
For his long wait list.
Livingston Man gave him a little bit of an earful tonight when he called in, because last week he called in and he just let it all out, man. He had so much to say, all great information, but Livingston Man was ragging on him because he was long-winded, and he hung up on Livingston Man.
Got him.
Perfect setup by Travis.
A better instructor than he is.
You're pretty good. Cody Medic, thank you so
Pretty
much for
good.
thank you so much for calling tonight. I really appreciate it. Really looking forward to seeing you at the Wilderness First Aid class.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, great times. Always great time at Strategic ETC headquarters. Great people doing great things for the community and beyond.
And
Your
obviously,
community,
there's some
my community.
competition among the instructors. So.
Yeah, they got this.
Which
thing.
team are you on? I kind of like it. Did she hang up too?
Yeah, Cody Medic, thank you so much for calling.
I have that effect on people.
Yeah, it's great people up there doing everything that they
There's
can
good food
to
around
get
too.
people.
I can't sell this enough. If you're gonna go to this thing, go to this thing. You're not gonna regret it.
Yeah. There's definitely good.
there.
Yeah, there is good food up there.
Pizza
And
Juts, they're still around.
I tend to bring a little bit of stuff myself when I go to these things, because I want to take care of my people, and I do my best. Donald, we've been sharing the link to your channel here, my friend. Independent United's been throwing it up time and time again, and we will. You know what I'm going to do here? We're going to do it right now. Here, I got you, Donald. We got you covered, buddy. Hang on a second. We're going to pin that sucker. Rob the Drifter, thank you so much, my friend.
I mean,
I will find a way. Donald, do you have a
Venmo? I was gonna say,
Venmo, Cash App, anything
Zelle,
like that?
anything?
Yeah, any way that folks can get you a couple bucks, because I got some money from Rob the Drifter coming for you this evening.
I got a bill or two for you too.
Yardbirds, man, I really try to be. Honestly, I do, and that's kind of why I gave that speech in the beginning. I'd do anything for anybody, but don't fucking play me for a fool.
Don't mistake my kindness for weakness.
100%.
Show you
100%. Is Travis? Is that Travis Boss? Part of Team Strategic ETC. True story. Paula Knit says I get $1,200 a month. I just bought a cabin for $356 a month, 1.5 acres. Get a personal loan. It needs work. Live in a trailer that's paid off. You can do a lot on a little. Paula, 100%, 100%. Being a person on a fixed income, right, or a person who once upon a time didn't have any money. Right, if you came up from nothing, we call that old poor. That's old poor. The guitar sounds great, Livingston, man.
835, boss.
Oh, let's go. Eric says I was going to pay you for helping me with my shower project. Yeah, buddy, I wish I could get there. I'm still grinding on this big project. Almost done. Rob says Donald has to do some parody videos. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I think Donald's channel would blow up if he put out some content. Whatever floats his boat. X says nice guitar, Livingston, man. You got some competition here.
Incoming call from your 800.
Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hudson Valley Hotline. What's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
Rob the Drifter.
Rob the Drifter. What's good, brother? How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't even know what was going on up there until y'all started talking about it.
Oh, man. I got to tell you, I'll send you a couple of pictures after this. I posted a couple on the community page after we started the stream. But I'll send you the same ones that I posted there, so I can send them direct to you.
Some random dude, yeah, do that. Get a box fan with the filters around it. Mrs. Livingston actually built one of these things. It works.
Yeah, it does.
It totally sucks stuff out of the air. It's a thing. It works. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Rob the Drifter, you called this number why?
Rob the Drifter, 1 second, brother. Dunkley just said a portion of any Stop the Bleed kits purchased tonight from Strategic ETC will get to Donald Huth Individual Bleed Control, and shared a link. Fantastic, Travis. What a guy. Thank you so much, Travis. That's amazing. There you go. Get yourself further prepared and help Donald H. Hout at the same time. At the same time, individual stop the bleed kits from Strategic ETC, the highest quality of gear, and it's all North American rescue stuff. Can't go wrong. It's the same stuff that some other guys charge a lot more money for. Travis wants you to have it, so he doesn't charge a lot of money for it. Go with Travis Medic at Strategic ETC. Go there. Do the things. Help support Donald. Help get yourself some amazing medical equipment. Travis, what an awesome gesture, my friend. Thank you so much. You guys are way too kind, man.
Rob
way
the
too
Drifter,
kind.
I'm going to ask you again. Why'd you call here? Now that Mike's done
Really
chilling, it's
to
just the two of us.
talk on what you guys were talking about as far as the government goes and everything that Donald's going through. I mean, I see it where I'm at here in North Carolina every day. I mean, it's got a huge homeless population, and you know, the community they're I would say pro homeless. You know, I could go to a restaurant and sit at the counter, order my food, go sit down, wait for my food, and next thing you know, a couple of homeless people walk in and they get their food for free. And you know, I'm not against that per se, but you know, because everybody needs to eat, right? So I'm not against that gesture, I guess, but you know, it's there's other ways. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't need food, but they're not setting up like community buildings or groups or anything like that to try to, I guess, get these people help that they need, you know, get them off the drugs, off the streets, and get them into a permanent house, get them into a permanent job, something substantial, tangible, you know, that you can actually start growing roots again and feel more like not just like a drifter, you know, so to speak.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
like
a
'cause a
human
lot of these
being.
people have lost their identity. Well, yeah, exactly, and a lot of these people have lost their identity. You know, I work with labor corps companies, and not labor corps per se, but like labor companies and stuff like that in my field. And you know, you see these guys, and they're, you know, a lot of them are run down, and you know, I see the way that some of these other people on the job treat them, and it's just like, listen, man, put yourself in their shoes for a second. You know, were you spoon-fed this job? Did you have to grind to get here? You know, maybe he's had a tough life. You don't know what he's been through. You know, maybe instead of talking down to somebody, try to, you know, listen to him a little bit. You know, guy got left at a job site last week, and I sat there with him until his ride shut up, just because he didn't have anybody else.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's not.
like I
It's
said,
the little things like that that mean something.
I often say that you have to be the change you want to see, and I'm literally trying to live that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a better person every day, and I wish more people would. You know, I really do. And I understand why they don't, because the world is so fucking cold and so cruel that most of the time it just gets thrown back in your face, right? But man, you can't let the darkness win, right? You got to keep on. You got to be the light. You got to be the way. You got to draw people in and show them the kindness that they need, because that's really what they need. You know, ultimately they probably need more money, but kindness goes a long way too. You know. Yeah, man. I don't know, Rob. We need like a whole system reset here.
I mean, no, and you want my honest opinion. I mean, the system's been corrupt for a long time, and short of, like you said, a full-blown reset. You know, you guys were talking about how, you know, the people behind the scenes have been there a long time. You never see their face. You never see them on the ballot, but they're the ones pulling the strings, and you know, everybody else is just a facade. Well, like Livingston man had alluded to before, you know. No, I don't feel represented. When I look at Congress, you know, there might be some state representatives that actually go out there and put their name out there and get on the ballot, but they don't last very long, and they can't, because like you were saying, they don't have the finances to do that. And it's sad, because those are the grassroots people that we actually need running the country, not the not the 50-year politicians that look like a bag of bones in a chair that can barely hold a conversation, let alone a breath. So I don't know, man. I'm so over the whole politics talk, and every time somebody brings it up, I'm just like, I don't even want to hear about it anymore. It's not that I don't care. It's just that you're either right or you're wrong, and if you don't believe me, then you're wrong. It always ends in an argument. Can't we just deal with what we're dealing with right here in this moment, in this time, at this location, instead of worrying about what they're doing in D.C. or over there, or up there? I'm not to say that it's not important or we shouldn't look at it and at least, entertain it, or not to entertain it, but, monitor it.
See it for what it is.
Golly, but it's every day, man. It's every day. It's on the news, and it's just, you wonder why people are depressed and fearful and all this other stuff. Well, you're ramrodding all this garbage down our throats every single day with all the mainstream media, and I said it in the chat earlier that the media is compromised and complicit, man. I mean, they're
100%.
just as much to blame as the politicians, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
They've been bought out just the same way. Their lobbyists they got a foothold on them. You can only say this, say that. I mean, it's the parent media. So.
Yeah, you're 100%.
We're never going to get the truth from the TV ever again.
No, bro. We live in a
ship sailed back in the 70s.
We're in a post-truth era now. A Livingston man actually said it was worse than a post-truth era. It's a truth shopping, find your own version of the truth era. And man, he's so right. He's so right. Everything we're fed is lies. We can't believe what we see. We can't believe what we hear. It's crazy how manipulated the average person is. And I got to be honest, man, to be ignorant of all this and truly blissful is a beautiful thing. To put the magic glasses on and see it for what it is, man. If you're a person who wears their heart on their sleeve, I would recommend not putting the fucking magic glasses on and just staying blissfully ignorant of everything. 'Cause it fucking sucks to see this stuff. Redemption Draws Near says, I don't even watch the news. I get my news from other people, right, who do this either as a hobby on YouTube, as a side gig on YouTube, something to that effect, right? I would rather get it from an average everyday citizen who's putting the time into their YouTube channel than to listen to the fucking talking points on the mainstream media that just twist things, It's crazy. It's crazy. Brooklyn Girl, thank you so much for placing an order with Strategic ETC and helping support Donald H. Houth today. I really, really appreciate you, Maggie. Sorry, Rob, go ahead.
No, I was just, pretty much what you were talking about, and what a couple people in the chat were saying. Stay prepped up and be ready, be prepared for the worst, but hopeful for the best, Like you were saying, see the light, see the good in people, or try to. But here again, man, it goes back to the same thing I said before, where everything, the trust in people is so diminished because of all the things that we've been force-fed and all this other stuff. I've gone down sketchy roads in areas I probably shouldn't have gone. I've never had an issue because I wasn't worried. You know what I mean? If you go down an area, if you go into an area, go into a convenience store, and you think that, everybody's looking at me because whatever reason, then, you're kind of you're asking for that attention right out of the gate. So, am I saying don't be, cautious, don't be aware? No, I'm not saying that at all. That would be stupid. Obviously, always be aware of your surroundings in any case. But, to be automatically, no, I'm not going there because this, or because they're there. Listen, I've never been about that mentality, and I've never had a bad experience. It's just, I don't know. The whole mindset of that is just stupid to me. But, let's it's the world we live in, unfortunately. Is
Egomaniacs.
misleading.
Egomaniacs.
I mean,
No rambling. Get it together. That's my department.
if you want me to go, I'll go. Sounds like Livingston Man wants to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Now,
so,
Eric wants me
I'll
to.
hang up
Yeah,
So that means I'm not gonna.
Eric. He's gonna make Eric stay up late.
Exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading.
You're old enough to kill, but not for voting.
Even the Jordan River has bodies floating, and you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, how you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
It's a great fucking song.
We can't go over 30 seconds.
X says, Mike, let's go fishing before shit hit the fan. Yeah, and then we can go fishing again after shit hits the fan. That'll be my favorite. Redemption draws near. Rewind this after the stream ends because we got into that a little bit earlier, I promise you.
We are encroaching, coming up on, is it Rural 2?
Yeah, Rural 2 IC is
Yeah,
live in 12 minutes.
You gotta take your pee. You gotta do your thing.
I'm not a keyboard guy. I'm more of a cell phone guy. So I'm gonna hop here on my cell phone and share a link with y'all.
My blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just
contemplating.
I can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. A handful of senators don't pass legislation. Marches alone don't bring integration.
When human respect is disintegrating, and you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
a great song.
Yeah, it even looks like the eve of destruction outside Indy. It's freaking wild out there. Gotta tell you. Rob the Drifter. Words of advice for the folks before we close out the night. I'm gonna mute my microphone and let you have the floor, my friend.
And nothing I haven't said before or y'all haven't heard before, man, but just stay prayed up, like Donald was saying before. You know, just be vigilant in the time that you need to, be hopeful all the time, and look out for your neighbor. You never know when you might need them too. Stay busy on preps, and just fight when you need to. Rest when you need to. And I'll catch y'all next week. God bless.
Rob the Drifter, thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate hearing from you tonight. Listen, I want to thank all of you for being here and investing your absolute most valuable resource with us, your time. It means more to me than you know, and appreciate y'all. Please keep doing the things. There was something I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind. I know it'll come back to me at some point, probably right after we end the stream. But great conversations tonight with everybody. Mike from Minnesota, I hope you're good out there, my friend. We did not hear from you tonight, so my thoughts and prayers with Mike from Minnesota. Thoughts and prayers, positive thoughts and positive prayers going out to Donald H. Hout tonight.
To everybody.
And every night, man. We need each other. We need each other, and we are stronger together, 100%. If you have not seen the family bug out grid worksheets, they are in a pinned post on the channel. They're there for you. They're free. It's something that I'm designing to help people better organize in case they have to evacuate. I'm doing my best that I can to help everybody, trying to rack my brain on things I can do to help people be better prepared. So use it. Tell me if it's shit. My email is all over it. Email me, tell you, Mike, this is fucking crap. I ain't going to use it. Whatever. Tell me it's awesome. Tell me it sucks. Tell me where I need to improve. Let's make it better for everybody. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, everybody. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are on the push to try to get to 10K. I don't think it'll ever fucking happen because, you know, YouTube.
You know what day it is?
I do.
Hey, Alexa, you know what day it is? It's We All Got